I think growing up was quite difficult, not seeing people that looked like me, feeling like I wasn't pretty or I wasn't beautiful because I wasn't thin. There's this narrative that exists so much that we need to lose weight, diet culture, being fat. I don't think that's a horrible word. I'm Amrit Matharu and I'm an author, a broadcaster and plus size model. Confidence to me is about not being scared. It's about embracing who you are, being bold and unapologetic. I remember there was a time that I used to hate my arms. I used to have stretch marks growing up and none of the girls at school ever had that. You know, getting changed for PE, I'd look around and I went to a very white school. I was the only Asian girl, so, you know, pigmentation was more of a thing compared to the other girls that I went to school with. And it just made me feel really insecure that I didn't look like them, but actually they didn't look like me. I think you have to be really authentic about yourself. And I learned that this is my body. God gave this to me and I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to love it because if I don't, then I can't expect anybody else to. I think it's only natural to compare yourself to people that you're around. But I think you need to be really confident in yourself and believe that you are who you are. Often that's where our insecurities come from, when we compare ourselves to other people. I think you need to dig deep within and realize that you are beautiful. Embrace it. Embrace how you look. Embrace how you feel. And that's where you're going to feel confident. Everyone can be beautiful, and your weight shouldn't determine how you feel about yourself. The outside is one factor, but you've got to look at what's within and how you feel beautiful within, because then that's going to radiate outwards. Beauty is a feeling. It's not just a look. I think you have to feel beauty. You know, it's about senses. It's about how it makes you feel, the smell, you know, all of those things is what beauty encapsulates. When you feel happy, you feel pretty, you feel special. And I think everyone deserves to feel those things. I would tell my younger self to not care what other people say, what other people think. I would just tell myself to embrace everything that I am, the way I look, what I believe. I would tell myself not to be scared. I would tell myself to just go and get everything that you want to achieve and follow your dreams.
A generational cycle had to be broken somewhere. And I know what I suffered. Having two grown-up daughters, I never wanted them to go through what I went through. Hi everyone, my name's Meena Kumari and I'm a body confidence coach. Being slightly different was not acceptable anymore. Do you know what? It was trying to be accepted for who you are. I've seen a lot of other girls going through what I went through. All I got was actually walking into the shop and people are going, no, we haven't got anything for you in the shop for your size. I've got to make it a norm to say we as slightly bigger ladies or voluptuous ladies need to be accepted no matter where we go. Confidence to me means you have to accept yourself from the inside out. If other people don't like you, that's okay, as long as you love who you are. Be who you want to be and just be the best version of yourself. Start loving yourself from the inside out. So my mantra for all the women is, I love me, I believe in me, I love me.
So being a plus size Asian woman, I mean, I've had my fair share of fat shaming and feeling really insecure about my body. Hi, my name's Sakajla. I'm a comedian, actress and writer. I would tell my younger self that beauty is not just the skinny white girls that you see in the magazines that you spend all your pocket money on. Beauty comes in a whole range of shapes and sizes, and she would probably tell me to shut up. I used to think I would only feel confident if I had a full face of makeup, hair done, 3 types of shapewear, heels, and if I was extremely uncomfortable. And then I got a bit older and got a life and realised that comfort is key. I work in an industry where my looks dictate whether I book a job or not. And because I'm not the ideal European beauty standard, that often means that I get rejected for a lot of work, even if I'm talented and right for the part. So yeah, I felt insecure about my body my whole life. And I then realised that actually, even if I do feel insecure about my body, it's a spectrum. There are good days, there are bad days, but if you feel insecure, you feel insecure. And I don't want to make that into a good feeling or a bad feeling. I think for me, beauty is authenticity and being truthful and being honest and embracing who you are. And a really nice pair of lashes helps.
So it's taken a long time for me to gain confidence. That's largely due to society and people around me always kind of being judgmental about my height, my weight, from a young age. Even people, family close to me, immediate family would be like, you're so tall, are you going to ever get married? Would anyone ever marry you? Hi, I'm Jaslina. I'm the owner of Nashta Cafe. I'm also a wife and a mother of 3 children. So since I opened Nashta, I've kind of slowly started building my confidence up again. Having Nashta and all these amazing women support me around me has helped me kind of accept who I am, what I am, and embrace that. You know what, I'm fine as I am, and there's actually nothing wrong with me. At school, quite often I was always the odd one out because I was always the tallest out of the group and the biggest. I might not have been overweight, but I felt I was overweight because I always had broader shoulders. I was always one of the tallest. So it kind of always, I did get bullied as well in primary school and stuff for that reason. And I was always compared to my sister, who's a lot more like normal, you could say. That did affect me quite a lot. So I always used to hunch my back, which was a massive thing because I used to try and make myself look shorter than I am. That really impacted me. Even on my wedding day, if you see, my back's hunched and I've put my head down so I don't look, because my husband's slightly taller than me. Whereas he's really supportive, always said to me, stand tall, like, you should be proud of who you are. But I've never seen myself as beautiful because no one ever told me that. No one, growing up, it just wasn't, I wasn't. I think now beauty means more about the person you are. Everybody's beauty radiates from the inside. Being a nice person, a good person, an honest person, that means way more to me especially. And that's how beauty comes out in anybody. And I feel like everybody's beautiful, no matter what size, shape, anything you are. I thought beauty was someone who would be really skinny. That's what society always portrays and still does. And that's what we've come here to change now.
My name's Belly Corhair and I'm a plus size model and confidence lifestyle blogger. What makes me confident is dressing how I want, the way I want, without listening to what other people think. We had a wedding a few years ago, which was my other half's nephew's wedding. I couldn't get an outfit for the wedding because we went down to Green Street, which is a big Asian shopping area. The only clothes they had there was unstitched suits, which why wearing a street when everybody's wearing all the nice clothes. And the biggest size was an 18 and I'm bigger. So I had to, instead of not getting an unstitched suit, I had to get a relative in India to make me an outfit and send it over. So from now on, I don't get any of my outfits in the UK because they don't do my size. And I always get them stitched, made in India, about 3 months before the event. Beauty to me is being confident in your own skin. Doesn't matter what size you are or what kind of skin you are or what height you are. Long as you feel confident looking in the mirror every day, put your smile on your face, put your clothes on and walking out that door, you feel confident, that's what is beautiful to me. I would tell my younger self to not think about what other people think. If you feel comfortable wearing that and you want to do that, do it. Because at the end of the day, people are going to talk, let them talk. And just give them something to talk about.
There's a quote from Henry Matisse that says, "There are flowers for everyone who wants to see them." And that's something that I always try and remember when I'm thinking that the situation is quite negative, but I can turn it into a positive by just flipping my mindset around. That's beauty to me, by being able to see the positive in every situation. Hi, I'm Kamako Rihal and I'm a digital marketer. Confidence for me comes in many different forms. I think it's about being authentic, about having a positive relationship with yourself. A lot of my confidence comes from my faith and my spiritual journey. A time where I felt recently insecure was when I had a really bad eczema breakout. It was all over my neck, my arms, my stomach. I felt really self-conscious. I cancelled dinner plans. I didn't go to the office, but I owed it to myself as a wife, mother, daughter, but most importantly as a woman, to look after myself. So I sought the medical advice that I needed. It's still always going to be there, but to overcome it, I have to learn to accept that this is me. I would tell my younger self to just hang in there, darling. Life is going to take you on so many beautiful journeys. You shouldn't try and fit into one concept right now because you're going to grow up and realise that society has so many different places for you to go. You're going to be a very proud British born Asian. You're going to be very proud of your Sikh, Punjabi heritage and your family coming from East Africa as well. Just love yourself, work on yourself, you're going to grow up to be a beautiful lady. And one day, just remember, you might not think that right now, but you're going to be in a room standing with some of the most gorgeous, inspirational women in society at this moment in time. Just work on yourself and be kind.